Camera, studio light. Camera, studio light. Isn't this amazing? Almost the same size, right? Hi guys, thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Dirk and today we're looking at the... Hi Kiwi! We're looking at Kiwi. And today we're looking at the ZHIYUN Molus X60 RGB. This is a 60 watt RGB studio light. And yes, I promised you no more 60 watt COB LED light reviews unless it's something special. And this time it certainly is. This tiny studio light is a powerhouse and it is so small and compact. In fact, the manufacturer's advertisement compares it to a credit card. Now, I know that ZHIYUN has a much better credit than I do, and this might be the reason why their cards are a little bit larger. But it is indeed super small and it weighs only 300 grams. Without a reflector attached, this has a peak performance, a peak brightness of 2200 lux at 1 meter distance. And that's pretty impressive. I do love the design of the X60 RGB. In the front and in the back we do have these semi-transparent plastic covers that allow you a glimpse under the hood. As a part of the Dynavolt cooling system we have 3 large openings around the housing, allowing for much better heat dissipation and exposing the fins of a very large cooler. In the back a grill is shielding the cooling fan. So now that I'm standing 2 feet away, the fan was kicking in, I can hear it, it's noticeable. I still doubt that my lav mic will pick up on that, but we can test it. Can you hear it? Let me get very close. So that means when you are filming, the further away you are, the easier it is, and when you're using a lav mic, that will probably not even pick up on the fan noise. So it's not just a fill light for photography, I think you can use it also for video. There are 3 ways to power this tiny studio light, and one of them is to use the supplemented power adapter. Here underneath, under a rubber protection, we can plug it in. The power cord is actually usable and user-friendly, and it is not a cookie cutter cord. This is really nice and long. Also here underneath is a USB-C port, so we can power it from a power bank or a travel charger. The third way and the most convenient way to power our X60 RGB is to use the grip battery. And yes, it's not a battery grip where you insert batteries later on. This is a grip battery offering you a good grip on this light. We do have a button here on top that shows us the current charging state, and we have a USB-C port right here where we could charge this battery. Now it's very simple to attach. We peel off the rubber plug here on the side and then we simply connect it. If you want to disconnect it, you'd simply press the button here in front and you take it off. So here on top, this orange button is the power button. We press it, hold it for a few seconds and it powers on. If it's battery operated, we have to turn the top knob to confirm that we really want to turn it on. Also included in the box is a reflector and a rubber diffuser. Now if we would push it in, that would make the light a little bit more harsh and direct. So I turned off my large studio lights and now I'm going to put this on a tripod, and this is now using the Molus X60 RGB as my only light source. Of course I have backlights a little bit colorful, but other than this, that's the only light source I have and I'm using right now at 50% output. The fan is running obviously, and I'd like to know from you, can you hear it? This is now using the X60 RGB at 100% and it is very bright for me. It is not very comfortable to look into the light, it's that bright. I want to see how it is. Of course, we will have shadows in the back, obviously, because it's the only light source we are using. I'm curious to find out how it looks and if it's usable, if you can actually work with one single light. I personally can hear the fan noise. The fan is probably running at its full capacity right now. Can you hear the fan noise? Is this something that the microphone picks up? Ooh, Now I pushed in the diffuser on the Molus X60 RGB, so it has a concave style and it is extremely bright, and obviously the shadows are way more harsh. I just wanted to demonstrate the difference when the diffuser is pushed in versus using it bulging to the outside. The Molus X60 RGB offers professional values. We have a color rendering index, a CRI of 96, and a television lighting conformity index, a TLCI of 97. But what's most impressive is that this light is flicker free. In the past, when I had to get ready for a photo shoot outdoors, this was how I traveled and how I had to prepare myself. Now we get this really cute travel case, and that contains then the light, the reflector, the grip battery, and everything else we need. So much more convenient and so much more travel friendly. I like it. We spoke about this orange button on top that powers on or off the X60 RGB. We are in CCT mode, and if I turn this knob, I can change the brightness in 1% increments. There's also a fast set option. If I push in this knob, it switches to 50%. One more push takes it to 100%, and one more push turns it off and brings it back to 0%. Otherwise, like I said, turning this knob changes it in 1% increments. Now down here on this button, we can change the color temperature in 100 Kelvin increments from 2700 Kelvin, very, very yellowish, all the way to 6500 Kelvin, very bluish, as you can see. Now when we push on the knob down here, we can now go into different modi that the X60 RGB offers. Here we are in HSI mode. Now what we can do here with this knob on the bottom, we can determine which values we want to change. And with this knob, we can simply change it. Another push gets us in the RGB mode, where we can cycle 360 through all the colors that the RGB mode offers. One more push and we are in the special effects. We have a total of 15 effects to choose from. Going down here, we can change the dim and the speed of the effect. Like I said, there are 15 effects to choose from. SOS, paparazzi, candle, bad bulb, TV, lightning, CCT, flash, pulse, loop, police car, disco, firework, U-loop, U-flash and U-pulse. One more push and we are in the music mode, and we can make this light respond to sound. And one more push and we are in the settings mode, where we can change our language or also the firmware. And of course there's also a mobile app available that makes the operation of this light even more easy. So here in CCT mode, we can simply slide our finger and increase or decrease the brightness of the light. We can easily change the color temperature, but there are also very good presets here. Daytime, tungsten lamp and so many more. We do have a CCT gel mode where we have also presets to choose from. We have HSI or RGB where we can cycle easily through the lights and change so many things, hue, saturation, you name it. There again are presets that we can choose from. And we do have also a color picker, so that activates our camera. We pick a color and this is what we get because the saturation is currently at 83%. So the size is what makes the Molus X60 RGB so special, because it is a powerhouse, it is a mobile studio solution, and it is super travel friendly. And therefore I can highly recommend it. Now, of course, the fan can be noisy when it runs at 100% capacity, so it really depends on the purpose of your shoot. When you're using it in interview-like situations, it would be important to use a lav mic that doesn't pick up the surrounding noises as much as other microphones. Having this as an option versus my previous travel kit, well, for me it's a no-brainer. I really like it. This mobile-friendly, portable, tiny powerhouse. Hi, Kiwi. Kiwi comes punctual to say goodbye to you all. I'd like to know from you your thoughts, and if you have questions about it, let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely respond. Like I said, I will leave a link in the description, and if you use my referral link, not only would I make a little money back, it gives you a 10% discount. So yes, it's a win-win. Definitely check it out and let me know your thoughts. I ordered a small table tripod that makes the use of this light even more practical, especially when it comes to Zoom meetings, when it comes to product photographies. So I'll also leave a link in the description below that you can pick it up if you like. Thanks so much for watching this video. Till the next time, stay safe, stay tuned, and take care. Bye for now.